Welcome to Bratislava, Slovakia.
Bratislava, the charming capital of Slovakia, lies along the Danube River where Austria, Hungary, and Slovakia converge. This city, once known as Pressburg, has a fascinating history as a key cultural and political hub for both Austria and Hungary. Many still remember it as part of Czechoslovakia, a country that dissolved peacefully in 1993, giving rise to independent nations of Slovakia and the Czech Republic. Bratislava's rich heritage is reflected in its pedestrian-friendly Old Town, bustling with lively bars and cafes, and its unique blend of Austrian, Hungarian, and Slovak influences. Surrounded by vineyards and scenic little Carpathian mountains, it's a destination where history meets vibrant modern life. We rented a luxurious and spacious penthouse apartment at the Rosette Hotel and Residence in the heart of Bratislava. I'll leave a link in the description.
Hey everyone, and welcome to our stay in Bratislava.
The apartment was designed for comfort and functionality, perfect for a winter getaway. Upon entering, there was a large entranceway, ideal for storing winter clothes, and a half bathroom with an adjoining laundry room, equipped with a washer and dryer. The main floor featured a large bedroom with a comfortable king-size bed, a desk, plenty of wardrobe storage, including bathrobes, slippers, and a safe. The ensuite bathroom was beautifully appointed with dual sinks, a bidet and toilet, a standing shower, a large soaking tub, and complimentary toiletries and a hair dryer. The open-plan kitchen and living area boasted high ceilings and elegant spiral stairs. The kitchen was fully equipped with a refrigerator and freezer, cookware, utensils, an oven, stovetop, toaster, hot water kettle, large sink, and an espresso maker, along with a 6-person dining table and complimentary water. The living room featured vaulted ceilings with skylights, 2 large couches, a chair, a coffee table, and a cozy wood-burning fireplace. Up the spiral staircase, there was a loft area with another desk, a couch, a TV, and additional storage. There was also a second large bedroom with a king-size bed, wardrobe space, a TV, and an iron. The second bathroom was identical to the one downstairs. There was also access to a private rooftop terrace for some city views of Bratislava. The Rosette Hotel and Residence also featured a well-equipped gym with cardio machines, free weights, weight machines, and TRX equipment.
If you're just catching up with us, yes, it is snowing, and it's actually just starting to stick. The temperature is actually dropping. But we've come from Budapest, we've taken the train, and now we are here in Bratislava, Slovakia. And it is a new country for us, so really excited to check it out. So this is Bratislava Castle behind me, and it is our first stop here in Bratislava.
As for the Bratislava Castle, this iconic landmark sits atop a rocky hill overlooking the Danube River.
So the sign says that the castle has been inhabited since the late Stone Age. Its first written record dates back to the year 1907 AD. The coronation tower, located in the southwest of the palace, was built in the 13th century and is still standing till today. During the reign of Luxembourg, 1387 to 1437, the castle underwent a radical Gothic reconstruction. After 1526, the castle became the seat of Hungarian monarchs. During the reign of Maria Theresa, who was the Habsburgs, we were just in Budapest, the castle was transformed into a luxurious Baroque residence. In 1811, the castle was burnt down. Oh no. And its reconstruction was only undertaken in 1953. Okay, so it's fairly new that the reconstruction happened. The castle is currently administered by the Chancellery of the National Council of Slavic Republic and houses the Museum of History of the Slavic National Museum. So now it's a museum. But it's very large though, so here's a map of it.
The castle grounds include the Slovak National Museum, the Treasury, and a Baroque garden designed by the architect of Empress Maria Theresa. While we didn't explore the museum, we enjoyed walking around the picturesque grounds and soaking in the historic atmosphere.
It is seriously snowing at this point. I'm sure in the evening it's really pretty out here because all the trees behind me are all done in Christmas lights. So I wish that they had them on right now, but they don't. So if you've seen my Christmas market video on Tallinn, Estonia, I have to say that here, Slovakia Castle reminds me so much of Tallinn. It's kind of it was all under the USSR at one point, but just the whole vibe of it, obviously it's snowing, but so much of the look of it just reminds me, the lookout points of it, it really reminds me a lot of the city. So if you're coming to Slovakia or you're visiting Tallinn, or if these two places aren't on your list, you might want to add them to your list for Christmas because they're really beautiful. Or this might just remind you of Arendelle Castle in Frozen. That too.
See it through, I got my head on straight so you can pass the blues. Disco biscuits in my little tooth. I got this throbbing headache and I'll bend the truth. Ace my test, I guess that I'm the best. I guess that I'll be better when the beds are rest. I just can't get over this bar upstairs, so I'm gonna take this bar and throw it off the edge.
So far on this room, it's one self-care place after another. Nails, face, hair, but literally one after another.
Now that you watch this, I hope that you will. I hope you feel better about these cards in there. Look around and tell me what you see. Is it a brand new man or is it same old me? I keep marching forward with a small belief that if I'm still persistent, then I'll soon break free.
These buildings are so colorful, but the windows are so modern on them.
I think it's just a thought that wasn't meant to be told.
So I would love to read this history, but it's not in English.
Turning on. And I'll ever be is riding next to me, exploding on my skin, sun bearing down on me. And I hope that you watch this, I hope that you will. I hope you feel better about these cards you dealt. And you got everything you want, but you still chase it all and all. Seen that stop for nothing, man. I think it's time to change this plan. Where I go, I spent too long planting seeds, now too short.
So this talks about the Jews of Pressburg, but it says Bratislava, so I guess this is just the area in Bratislava, were an important component to the city life. The first written mention of their presence dates back to 1291, part of the privilege granted by King Andrew III of Hungary. The consequence of legislation restrictions was that the Jews could only engage in occupations such as trade and finance. During the Middle Ages, a period of persecution happened. In 1360, King Louis I of Hungary even expelled the Jews from the city for a short time. They also suffered the same fate after the defeat of the Hungarian army in 1526. In 1714, they were issued a writ of protection, laid down the rights and duties of the Jewish community. Let's see. However, the last decades of the 18th century were marked by gradual decline of this influence, and the process was completed in the years 1783 through 1784. Let's see. Equally important, the period, the Austro-Hungarian reconciliation, where the Jews were granted full civil rights. That was 1860 through 1869. All right, well, fast forward, beginning of 20th century, the Jews formed a significant component of the population of Bratislava. The 1913 fire in the Jewish ghetto was a great disaster for the community, and World War I made the situation even worse. After years of prosperity in the interwar period, a new tragedy hit the Jews of Bratislava, and obviously that would come with World War II. In the Slavic state in 1939, more than 15,000 Jews lived in Bratislava, so more than 10% of the total population of the city. So slightly more than 1,000 Jews survived the Holocaust of the 15,000. Based on their tragic experience, the majority of them decided to move to the emerged state of Israel after 1948 with the hope to find a new home there. A small number of Jews, including artists, scientists, and other personalities, stayed in Slovakia and continued their work and creation despite their painful experiences. So a lot of Jewish history here. So this woman was a major Jewish activist, an official in several Jewish organizations. One was the key figures of Jewish resistance during World War II. And unfortunately, she only lived till 1944. In October 1944, she was directly sent to Auschwitz by order of German camp commander, and with a note which was attached to her name, like the Joan of Arc. So we just went inside St. Martin's Cathedral. We weren't allowed to film inside, but I actually think the outside is more beautiful than the inside. So I don't think that you're missing much. We've been to many amazing cathedrals, but that one was just okay. So funny, they're talking about Hungarian kings and queens. and this is an entire exhibit of them, but they're talking about how the first coronation, the Hungary's very first king, that their coronation happened at St. Stephen's. Well, we have been there in Hungary, in Budapest. So these are the original city walls here. In 1291, King Andrew III granted to Bratislava privilege, therefore promoting a settlement below the Bratislava Castle to a royal city with independent administration in the castle and other privileges. So these walls are pretty old, to say the least. The fortification walls were built at the end of the 13th century and the beginning of the 14th century. The Bratislava fortification was strengthened and improved at the beginning of the 15th century. So yeah, pretty old. So I believe the side that we're on at the walls here, this is Lawrence Gate. So this is Michael's Gate behind me. Just saying, it's a Friday and it's so quiet walking through the city. I mean, the Christmas market is in front of us, so it is gonna get loud and I'm sure it's gonna be packed with people, but wow, this is so nice just walking through the city. You know, a lot of people skip Bratislava and my gosh, they shouldn't, because this is amazing. So here's the Christmas market in the main square. Honestly, we got here last night and went to the other market, and I've never seen so many different kinds of punches as there are here. It's pretty amazing. Amazing. And every single one of those were different. Really amazing. I mean, you don't even know where to start. So that fountain is actually a fountain of Maximilian. So there are really two Christmas markets. There's one in the main square, and then if you literally go over one street, you'll find another market, and the other market is a whole lot of food over there. We actually ate there last night, but you definitely want to go hit both of them if you're coming here to Bratislava. Okay, these fries looked amazing, so we had to get some. They're fries with bacon, cheddar, and mayonnaise on top. And radish. Ooh, they're so hot. See the steam coming out. So good. So last night, and even right now, I just threw out my trash, but actually, I handed it to someone. They're so into recycling here that they actually have people monitoring the recycle area to make sure that everything is recycled properly. So pretty amazing. I've actually never seen that at any other market before.
super popular here are potato pancakes, just topped with all kinds of things. One of them I saw had an entire baby brie on it with jam. Another one, sour cream, cheddar cheese. Another one with ketchup and sour cream, sauerkraut, an entire sausage on it. Then they have like crepes, and some of them filled with anything from duck to sauerkraut to red cabbage. But those seem to be the things and items here in Slovakia, or in Bratislava at least, that are super, super popular here. Some other things that are really popular here, poppy. You find poppy seeds a lot in this. There's pancakes here. They're both sweet and savory. This one has poppy seeds on it. And the strudel too. The strudels, there's a poppy and cherry, I believe, one. But we've never really seen poppy before coming here, so really interesting. So we had to get something warm to drink. So the big question was, do we get the honey mead or do we get the apple strudel punch? Because there's so many different punches here, but they recommended the honey mead. So, and it comes in this little cute little cup. And if you return the cup, you actually pay an additional, by the way, €2 for the cup. But if you return the cup, you get your €2 back. It's been actually our bathroom money, since you have to pay to pee. But I'm gonna try the honey mead. Ooh, that's really good. Ooh, yummy. So these are potato dumplings, and it's got bacon on top of it. Really excited about this because I've had this before. Hi, Santa. So good. Yummy. So this is chocolate boom. I think it's supposed to be chocolate bomb. But it's basically a meal of chocolate in a bowl with hot chocolate over it. So I've never seen these before. I'm pretty excited about it. It was €6 for this. Can't say no to chocolate, especially in Europe. So I'm not even sure what's all in this. There's, I think, strawberries. No. I think dried cherries. These are marshmallows. I got that part. Wow, this is pretty ridiculous.
So we are at Devin Castle today. It's about 8 miles out of the city center. And so this castle is basically somewhat ruins. Some of it has been rebuilt, but just in reading some of the signs, sorry, I'm out of breath, I've been going uphill. Some of it dates back to 6 BC, and then later was built again in the 13th century. We went from having total blue skies to complete fog where we have no visibility. We've just gotten to, I think it's called Slaven, and it is a Russian memorial. Actually, the big memorial that we came to see, you literally can't even see it because it's so foggy. Down here where we're standing, it says the granite tablets with the names of fallen soldiers and officers of the Red Army and with the names of 100 civilian war victims who died in the Red Army hospitals buried at the Slaven Military Cemetery. And if you notice on the stones, every date is until 1945. It's literally so wild how it became so foggy, and we're elevated a bit, maybe a bit more than we were when we were at Devin Castle, but man, we can't see anything. This is the Blue Church. I'm sure you couldn't tell. It is the most blue of a church I've ever seen. It's beautiful though. So it's so foggy and cold now, so gonna go warm up in the mall for a few minutes. Back at the Christmas markets. This time we are at the one that is in front of the Opera House. This one is primarily food down here. We've been to it actually twice. We haven't filmed it yet, so we wanted to show you. But it's full of delicious food, so if you do hit the one on the main square, make sure that you come walk over to this one to come eat. Even though that one's got yummy food too, this one has got really, really good food as well. There's a stage right next to us. The chorus is singing right over here, which is really nice to have that authentic touch. So it is Saturday night here at the market. We were here last night, Friday night, very early though, and we got here Thursday night and the market was nowhere near as packed this night. So just in general, if you're going to any of the Christmas markets and you're going on a Saturday, just expect it to be incredibly packed because it's going to be not just the tourists, but it's going to be the locals as well. So they have so many different kinds of punches here. They've got red wine, currant wine, blueberry wine, raspberry original punch, Tatra punch, I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, like a million different kinds of punches. I've never seen so many punches in my life. We tasted last night the mead honey. What else do we have? Oh, we had chocolate, hot chocolate. Oh yes, and on Thursday, we're gonna get it again tonight. We had eggnog here, so that's on our list to get for tonight. So we will show you. It was real. So this is a pancake with pulled duck in it. I was looking for the one I had the other night, which was also with duck, and it had red cabbage, which was delicious. But he's pretty much cleaned out today. He said it's been nonstop since 10 a.m. this morning. So just note, it's about 6 o'clock now, p.m. They get that busy. So I'm going to try this one. It looks delicious too. So really excited to get into it. So you can see it's full of duck. That's fun. So good. So good. Really good. So we got some more of these pancakes. One of them is a traditional Slovakian cheese, and the other one is another kind of cheese. I'm not sure what it is, but they were both savory, salty, so we went for both of them. I don't know how much cheese I got. It's really good. It definitely has that bit of salt in it, so it's kind of like, it's probably very addicting. Let me try the other one. Totally different. Wow. I like them both, honestly. So if you come to their stalls, try all their cheeses with their pancakes. So we waited for these. These are meatballs that I had the other night. They're topped with sauerkraut and with bacon, so you actually can't even see them. The meatball itself, it says it's a potato batter, and then the inside of it is pork. But they're simply delicious. And there's a lot of different variations that you'll find. But this is the one that I had, and you definitely need to try these. This is how big the meatball is itself. It's huge. It came apart. I don't have a knife. Okay, so that's what the inside is.
So good, my gosh, so good. Worth the wait. So we got this pastry. I'm not sure if it's marshmallow or ricotta cheese in it, but they topped it with chocolate. They asked if I wanted chocolate or caramel, so I went with chocolate. And then, not sure if these are chocolate, marzipan, but we'll soon find out. But it's topped with coconut. I think it's marshmallow. That's the way I did it. Chocolate. It's marshmallow. It's yummy. Alright, give it a try. I think there's liquor in it. It's really mild though, it's really good. Super, super mild though. But I'm pretty sure there's liquor in it. So we got eggnog with whipped cream. It's the real deal. We opted for it with rum, so I think it was €7 with the cup. The cup is €2. And if you return the cup, you get your €2 back. But yeah, tons of whipped cream on it. Had this the other night. Amazing. We did learn how to stir it though really well as well. It's pancake or
it's sweet homemade dough baked with butter in different sauces. It's our old family recipe.
Okay. All right, I'll try.
Another sauce.
What are the most popular? Or what do you have, you guys?
It's a combination maybe vanilla with berries or vanilla with caramel, and traditional is apple with cinnamon, with nuts, and maybe gingerbread plums with poppy seed.
I'll do the white and what's this one?
Berries.
I'll do the berries and the.
Okay. Something sprinkles.
No, we could, yeah.
Sugar.
Sure. Okay, so this is a traditional meal. It's dough, and I got white chocolate and like a jam with it. I had seen this, though I knew I needed to try this. So good. So good.
We had an amazing time exploring Bratislava during Christmas. Don't forget to subscribe, as next up, we're heading to Vienna. See you next time.